forward. And when it comes to social media and mental health, American teenagers are struggling. New research suggests the majority of teens are stressed out about their lives, and social media is part of that pressure. America Tonight medical contributor Dr. Omer Awan joins us now. Hi, Dr. Awan. You wrote about results from a new survey from Common Sense Media about teens and mental health, with 81% of American teens reporting feeling negative pressure with respect to achievement, appearance, and their future. So some of these results didn't totally surprise me. They actually felt familiar from my own teen years. But what did surprise you about this survey?
Just the sheer amount, Maritza, of teens that are under enormous pressure. And this is a problem. I mean, 81%, that means more than 4 in 5 teens are experiencing enormous pressures with respect to basic things, achievement, their future, their appearance. And, there are a lot of culprits that I think are important to understand. It's not just social media, which certainly plays a role, but it's also teachers, parents, peers, and even themselves. So we have a lot of work to do from a mental health standpoint, from a public health standpoint, to fix and to ameliorate this, crisis, this mental health crisis that's occurring in teens. And it seems like it just gets worse and worse every year.
Yeah, and it's so hard to be a teenager anyway. Burnout is real. Our teens are feeling it as much as adults. So what are some strategies that any of us can use to avoid it, and for us adults set a good example for our kids and our teens?
Well, I think first of all, we have to have open and transparent communication with teens and parents. We can't rectify the situation if we don't know what it's all about. So having a clear form of communication between parents and teens is crucial, and not all parents are having these conversations with their kids. The other part of it is that we have to start promoting a healthy definition and balance of success. And what I mean by that is that we have to teach kids and teens that it's okay to fail. It's okay to not get the results that you want to get. And in fact, failure is often necessary in order for us to succeed in the future. So to accept failure as a reality and something that we can learn from. And the other part is we have to destigmatize mental health. There's so much stigma around mental health. There's so much fear about getting help if you don't feel okay. And we have to really teach our kids and teens that it's okay to feel sad or sometimes anxious or stressed or even depressed, but help is there. And there are so many peer counseling individuals. There are so many hotlines that are available that can help everyone. And we have to make sure that everyone understands that they can get the help they need if they're experiencing some of these problems.
One thing one of my son's teachers said to him about making a mistake or not getting something right is that that's when our brains grow, and that's when we actually learn. And I thought that was so helpful, like to your point of teaching our kids that it's okay to fail, that it actually helps us. Something, though, that I didn't have in high school, I don't think you had in high school, Dr. Awan, social media. It's obvious how much pressure it puts on all of us. So as parents, what are some realistic and tangible steps that we can take to help not only our kids, but our whole family?
I think we have to negotiate our time with social media. And what I mean by that is that it's okay to take social media breaks from time to time. Social media is a reality for this generation, and it'd be a bit foolish to say that stop social media altogether. I think it's just a part of our culture, right? So I think it's okay to, at the dinner table, to stop using social media maybe for a couple hours and just connect with each other, connecting with our kids, friends, family. This can go a long way in helping alleviate some of the negative effects of social media. And also consider turning off notifications. We talked a little bit about addiction earlier. These notifications, these likes, this feeds into the addictive pathway in the brain that allows us to crave social media, allows us to keep looking at our phones over and over again. And the more we do that, then the more we fall victim to the negative effects of social media. So I think that if we negotiate our time with social media, consider turning off notifications, that can do wonders with respect to decreasing the negative effects of social media.
Those notifications really are stress-inducing. And you have 30 seconds left, but I want to get to this. You say it's not just up to us parents. Everyone needs to play a part in this. So what would you like to see done kind of across the board?
It takes a village, Maritza, honestly. I want to see parents, teachers, counselors, public health officials, media personnel all get together and talk about what can we do to change this, right? Because this is a problem. This is a mental health crisis in America and even the world, quite frankly. So we have to get all the brain power together to address this and talk about this in a very open way. I think if we do that, we have hope for the future.
All right, America Tonight medical contributor, Dr. Omer Awan, thank you so much, my friend.
My pleasure.